712 on the LegacyRetirementGroup.com phone line from Young Americans for Liberty. The Chief of Staff, Sean Themea, is with us this morning. Sean, did I get your last name right?
Yep, spot on. Great to be here.
All right. Well, I thank my producer for that. He knows what a goof up I am. So, Sean, hey, it's good to have you with us this morning. All eyes are on this Southern Florida federal court right now because the judge is set to weigh whether or not to unseal this affidavit for the Mar-a-Lago raid. That, according to the DOJ, says that this would jeopardize the Trump investigation if this is unsealed.
Oh, boo-hoo and cry me a river. Look, the Federal Bureau of Intimidation has always tried to operate in secrecy, right? They don't respond to Congress when they're supposed to, when they're trying to be transparent or when they're asked to be transparent. For years, I mean, they have been used to crush political dissent from peaceful dissenters going all the way back to World War I, Civil Rights Movement. I mean, these people are not our friends. So they should absolutely be releasing the details of the warrant to the public if they want to have one iota of trust that this raid was done for cause, you know. But the judge who approved the raid is also the same judge who's going to decide whether they unseal the warrant. So if you know one thing about power and absolute power corrupting absolutely, you know, I'm not optimistic that he'll roll over and say, sure, yeah, you can see all of my secrets, but we'll see. All I know is that more than ever, you know, people across the left and the right are excited about defunding the FBI, and that's the one silver lining to all of this, in my opinion.
Silver lining to defund the FBI, what do you mean?
Well, you know, for years, I mean, you've heard criticism of the FBI, I mean, mostly from the left, right? But now when you see that they've done to Trump in the last 6 years, I mean, you have folks on the right who are calling to abolish and defund the FBI. And so it's great to see, you know, that you can have this cross-party unity for this agency that has really been nothing but unfair to Americans all across the board. And that's the one silver lining from this read, I'm saying, is it's waking people up to the fact that maybe this agency is not so good.
But Sean Themea is with us, Chief of Staff for Young Americans for Liberty. Wouldn't you put that more on the DOJ, not the FBI? One could say the FBI is just doing their jobs. Why target them?
Oh, look, the old, I'm just following orders has been, you know, an excuse for years, and I don't think people buy it anymore. I mean, the DOJ ordered this, the FBI carried it out, but at the end of the day, the FBI are the ones who will, you know, compel you with the barrel of a gun, and soon the IRS, too. I mean, not to get off topic, but 87,000 new IRS agents, many of them to use deadly force on lower middle-class Americans if they're $100 off in their tax audit. I mean, come on. I mean, no one wants to see this expansion of government. I don't care, you know, if they're just following orders or what, but, you know, they're the ones who are coming to your door with a gun and saying, you know, comply or die.
Would you say that it appears to be a conflict if you have the same magistrate who greenlit the original search, Sean, and now is, and I know we touched on it, but now is going to preside over the hearing. They couldn't get someone else to preside over the hearing?
Oh, that would be thinking much too far ahead. That would be thinking much too thoroughly. I mean, these people are out to get Trump, you know, and so they're going to do it by any means necessary. They're going to cut as many corners as they can and deal with the consequences later, if they deal with the consequences at all. So it doesn't surprise me to see that level of incompetence.
All right. Well, Sean Themea, I appreciate your time this morning. I know the hearing is set for 1 o'clock. Any word if you think we'll hear an outcome from this today, or do you think the judge will take this under advisement?
Oh, they're going to try and kick this can down the road as far as possible, you know, but that's setting the bar low, so maybe we'll see something better.
All right. Sean Themea, Chief of Staff, Young Americans for Liberty. Sean, I appreciate your time this morning.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.